So why go public now, and why go public via SPAC?
Yeah, look, I mean, we're super excited to bring to the market a really high quality space asset. And, Rocket Lab has a long history of execution with over 97 satellites delivered on orbit, even some of our own spacecraft on orbit. And, we're on a slow but methodical path to an IPO, but we chose a SPAC path to really accelerate our vision and our goals here. And, we have obviously a stable launch business with strong revenues, but we're looking to really take it to the next level. And, having access to public capital enables us to embark on the next program, which is a very large launch vehicle, and also gives us a public currency to do some of the M&A that we really want to do. And we've had a really successful acquisition already, and we're looking forward to doing that in much greater vigour to really build out a pure play end-to-end space company.
All right, I want to dig into both of those points a little bit more. The first being that medium lift rocket that you're going to develop now, Neutron, which will be capable of delivering mega constellations to orbit in terms of satellites, but also could have the possibility for human spaceflight. What is that going to look like for Rocket Lab?
Yeah, look, I mean, one of the advantages of launching so many customers on the Electron is we built a very strong market understanding of where the market is going. And over 80% of all of the satellites that are going to be launched here in the next couple of decades are mega constellations. And there's a really strong market need for a vehicle to address that, and an alternative in the marketplace for a vehicle to address that. And also if you look historically, the majority of lift kind of sits around that 4.5 to 8 tons throughout all space flight. And of course, if you're going to build a vehicle of this scale, then you would be remiss in ensuring that it was not also a vehicle that was capable of human spaceflight.
So what does human spaceflight potentially look like for Rocket Lab? Are you talking about the possibility of getting into the commercial crew program, delivering astronauts to the space station, tourism, something else?
Yeah, look, our strong focus right now is to deliver on the mega constellations. This is the largest opportunity within the space industry, and I think Rocket Lab has been good at kind of picking the market niches, and this is one that we think is really worth going after. But as I said, if you're going to go to all the trouble of building a very large vehicle like this, then you better make sure it can carry humans as well.
Peter, Morgan mentioned your pro forma enterprise value of $4.1 billion. That represents 5.4 times your estimated 2025 revenues of $749 million. What gives you the confidence you can get to that number? What assumptions are behind it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, Rocket Lab is a company that it has historical revenues, which is, I think if you look at a number of the SPACs out there, they don't necessarily have historical revenues, and our revenues are built up from a bottoms up and correlated from a top down basis. So these are numbers that we have certainly in the early years very high confidence in, because these are customers we know and customers that we have delivered. So I mean, ultimately the market will judge us on our execution, but if you look at our track record, it's pretty strong on that front.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.